During the training camp, you know, we was playing, you know, I was getting some runs in on guard and things like that. You know, we went through our little turmoil, team-oriented turmoil, and so I had to step up and I basically became the guard, you feel me, for that period of time. So during that period of time, you know, playing, I was broke, like brick, couldn't shoot at all. So, you feel me, Nick was like, you want me to hit up Sam, fam? I was like, go ahead, like, it can't hurt. So he hit up Sam, you know, and, you know, Sam works closely with 2K Labs. As far as jump shots on 2K, like, things change down to the exact percentage of a release plan. As far as, like, green window, make percentage, or how early a green can appear, how late a green can appear, things like that. And so having Sam be a part of the organization and have that kind of, you feel me, knowledge, he was able to give me a jump shot that helped propel me, you feel me, in my game to where we could get good, efficient runs. And like I said, chicken, like green, like we back to what I do best.
Oh my goodness, Simpson's got the stop on killing.
No threes, back up.
They'll just take this, slow it down. It's got the mismatch right off the jump. Symptoms pulls back, and he just pump faked it. Now they have to try to go for a reset here. Under 10 seconds on the shot clock on the right side. Symptoms to Crush for the ball game and the series. They get the job done. 20 points coming out from Symptoms.
Come on, man! I told you we were gonna get money. Thank you! Yes, I told you. Come on. I told you.
This is what I'm doing for. Hey, I told you what it was.
He, like, embodies what it is to be, like, a coachable player. He embodies of being a great teammate. And I think he embodies being professional, but, like, also being a great person every single day.
Come on. This is what we do it for, baby. Well, I'm really big on, like, buying into something, you know, especially from the household I come from. You know, it's all about family, you know, buying into one another, believing in one another, things like that. So whenever I become a part of an organization, I like to buy in, like, from top to bottom.
All right, everybody's in. What you got, Hum?
That's a big win, fellas. Let's keep the momentum going. I'm happy I held it down while I was gone. I'm proud of y'all, each and every one of y'all. Proud of you too, Nick.
Thank you.
And our staff. And let's get raps on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Raps! All right, come on.
I mean, the fantasy is always coming in. You come in and you say something and they all yell, yeah, yes, coach, right? Like it's the Army. They play the right basketball, they're switching, they're always communicating. That's always the fantasy. But the truth is, you know, like, you have people that are humans.
I know that, but now it's 0 for 3. I'm not saying that, but you gotta let other people say it.
You're wide open in the paint. I agree with you, but I'm also telling you.
Right? Antoine, like, his dog could be having a bad day, which means he's gonna have a bad day.
Yo.
Something could happen with JT at home, and he could have a bad day.
That kind of night, man.
And it's about managing personalities, right? And it's just like, how deep in are their personalities gonna affect what's gonna go on to the day-to-day? They're competitive within each other, competitive to, like, other teams. So I think that's one thing they all share in common. And I probably think that's one of the main things that they share. Like, that's, like, 100% in common with all of them. So, I mean, Antoine is extremely competitive, to Crush being extremely competitive. Like, all their competitive spirits all, like, get out.
Ethan White.
Radiant, he got a kid, bro.
Who? What does the kid have to do with anything?
That means he gonna fight
hard. Like, everybody with a kid, this shit fight hard. Like,
Manny has a kid. Fight for Manny's kid.
You know, like, we're still surviving, we're still fighting. I think we just want to keep pushing and just keep getting better, because I definitely see, like, there's some, like, moments where we can, like, play against the top teams.
Hey, who got the music? Who got the music?
Oh, you better get with me. Oh, you better get me, club.
Hey, Morgan,
And there's some moments where, like, we're playing against bad teams and we're just making bonehead mistakes, but you have to go through those trials.
I don't understand. Why are we dropping? I'm not mad about that, but if we want to be a team that wins money, if we want to be a team that plays highs and threes and, like, actually gives a we cannot have meltdowns like this. 15-4 is disgusting. Family on 3, family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Each player and each person has different progression. JT's progression is through the game.
No, jump in. No, you didn't do that, JT.
run to a midi?
Crushing Twan's progression is making sure you're always a great teammate all the time and making sure your tone of voice is always there.
I mean, I'm already like there, bro.
Am I not saying it all the time? I'm already
We're good.
You can't speak in the wrong tone to people because not everybody understands that. Not everybody can take that. And for Twan, I don't think it's player development. I don't think for him, I can make him a better player. The only thing I can do is make him see certain things on the court.
Controlling the game, calling stuff. I don't care if it's random. I don't care if it's slip hops. Make the motion. Make people switch. Make people do unorthodox things every single time.
Helping him mature.
Bro, you're wide open under the rim, bro. Dunk the ball, bro. Dunk the ball. Dunk the ball.
I want him to be the best person he can be.
Come on, get a stop. I'm gonna stop. Come on, another one. I'm on burn. I'm here on burn. Fight through. Keep talking. Fight through.
Good talk.
He's our coach, so he's a higher up, but he also is like one of us. It's not like he's like a random coach who nobody knows, who they just brought in. He's part of the community. He's been part of the community for years. I've had a relationship with him before he's even been a coach in the 2K League, so it's just like he came up with us, so.
Relax and take your time. When you're playing patient, that's when we're at our best. When you're going 100 miles, you're going Russell Westbrook 2021, that shit don't work.
Team is drafted for 5s. They know they're not a 3s team, so it's about not being a 3. Cool, we're not a 3s team. Let's agree to that. Let's make it harder for everybody. We can play our own style, our own way. We don't have to watch what the other teams are doing. We just do what we do.
We don't have to overcalculate for anybody. We keep playing the game. We've been playing 2K our whole lives. We're gonna have to come out and get a stop, though.
I think if I call my wing and he slip, I'm gonna just follow it. I'm gonna just follow the green light. Gotcha. All right.
You know, the fantasies, we win every tournament, right? You know, we win the tip-off, we win the turn, we win the slam, we win the switch, we win the 3s championship. But the reality is, at the end of the day, if you want to win that, there's a lot of things that gotta go your way. Gotta have luck, gotta have God on your side, good karma, and then at the same time, your players gotta be at the top of their game every single day.
Okay. We gotta fight tomorrow. Yep. We got more work to do. Yep.
We still have the 5 season coming, and I 100% believe that we're a great team of 5s. And every day you come in and somebody can wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I could wake up on the wrong side of the bed. I could have a problem at home. It's just I need to control my emotions. I don't expect them to control their emotions because that's not their job. My job is to be the leader. So controlling my emotions and continuing about my day. And sometimes they do get away from me. But trying to make sure that I lock in on it.
I like for the energy to be up. I don't like, you feel me, bad vibes, bad energy. So I try to keep the vibes up, keep the energy up, keep everybody's spirits up, things like that. I don't like gloomy, just negative. That's not me. I'm not really a gloomy and negative guy. Or at least I try not to be. But you feel me, times get hard. But like I said, I try to get us through hard times, try to get everybody through hard times, myself included. You know, growing up and having to put in a lot of hard work to get to this kind of level, you feel me, that I'm at now, I feel like I came too far to get lazy and just let it go to waste, you feel me, or just be complacent, things like that. So I try to work harder, be better every day.
Once we get the 5s, it's all right, we really know how we all can talk to each other. Because we all play. It ain't like just 3 people play the whole time. We all play, we all on the court together. We didn't trust me in different lineups. It's you start to take notice of who is more offensive, who knows how to do certain things, who does scary things with the ball, just all that type of stuff. That more so transfers over in the 5s, and that's archetype-based as well. When we get there, I just feel like everything just going open up, and it'll be a lot more to talk about. We're gonna be winning, we're gonna have a groove. It's just, we all just really want to get to where we play.
Toronto, it's your boy SCOTTIE Barnes.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Madras Uprising Basketball is back, and we're ready to take over the NBA 2K League.
Finds a lane, home with the huge slam.
Season 7 has some new faces and familiar vets. Get ready, it's game time. I'll see you all in the park. Go Raps.
What is going on, 6-2K fans? We've got a great show ahead of us. So many special guests lined up, so many conversations for us to have. But we appreciate you for joining us for the pregame show presented by Tangerine. And we've had such great success on the tip-off. We're going to continue that here at the turn and hopefully punch our ticket on our way to Washington, D.C. to win some more money like we already have this season. Let's go ahead and talk about who we're playing tonight. The matchup is going to be a fun one for us to watch. Anytime you get Antoine and Symptoms on the floor, it's always a great one. But we've got Hawks Talon GC. They're 5-5. We're 9-8, slightly above them. We flew all the way to Atlanta, Georgia to get the dub. And we're going to look to do it here remotely as well. You can see the point differentials. You can see the stats. I've said it time after time again. I have yet to see a team that dominates us when it comes to beyond the arc. When it comes to us, who really is better, right? We got to be top 5 at least, in my opinion. But that's the matchup that we've got. Let's go ahead and take a look at, a head-to-head, if you will. So we'll look at the lock position. You've got underrated GOAT, new to the team in terms of the Hawks. You've got Ham here on the other side as well. Look for a dominating performance from Ham to lock down a little point guard that's been there for a couple of years, which we'll get to here in just a moment. Take a look at the point guard position between these two teams. And of course, you have Duck. Duck was, a top 5 pick, a top 3 pick. He's been a journeyman as well, but looks like he might have found a little bit of space to do what he wants to do in Atlanta. But look at the numbers. Look at the stats. Look at how we've almost doubled up in terms of point guards when it comes to Antoine Love. Got himself averaging a double-double every night that we broadcast, which, by the way, we'll broadcast the game here later tonight on this channel. The dude just dominates, double-double machine, along with his friend Seema. We'll talk about here in a minute as well. But let's keep it moving. Let's go to the shooting guard matchup preview. And you've got MDS, the number 1 overall pick in the past year's draft. He's been dominating, kind of gets his time to shine here alongside Duck as well. That's going to be a fun matchup. Keep an eye on Symptoms. Anytime Antoine Love can get him the rock, he likes to go ahead and light it up and light up the scoreboard as well. Moving it to the 4 is going to be Crush. The last time we saw Crush play on this broadcast, this man had like a 5-5-5, had 5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 dimes. And I think he had like 3 or 4 steals. What an impact he's had on the defensive end, not just as a lock in the past, but now as a 4 here for the Raptors as well. And last but not least, Mr. Ball-like Seam himself just dominates on the boards, especially those offensive rebounds. Give us those second chance opportunities that have helped us have a winning record as well. 17.5 points, 11 rebounds per game. That'll be a fun matchup to watch down low as well. But look, we talked about the matchup tonight, but let's take a little bit of a rewind to see what happened last time out. All right, let's go ahead and have the turn recap so we can see how we did, not just, so far here in the turn, but also in the other matchups that we've seen so far. We, again, are going up against the Hawks Talon GC tonight, but this has been our turn group play so far. We dropped a game against the Sixers. We barely lost a game against Magic Gaming. We had it so close. We were down quite a bit. We came back, almost pulled it off. And then, of course, you had Gen G Tigers that dropped, and we went ahead and got a beating on them last time out. I think we had, more points. We had more steals than they had field goals made, I believe, at one point. So just an absolute dominating performance from a close loss that we had against Magic Gaming. Just look at the margin of victory, right? Or the margin of losses, if you will. We've been getting better and better. We'll see what the output's going to be against the Hawks here tonight. Taking a scope back, taking a zoom out, let's see what the schedule looks like for the rest of the league. Again, the broadcast starts at 6 p.m. We will be back here at 7 p.m. But that's the matchup. A lot of fun games to keep an eye on. You've got 9 o'clock. You've got B5 taking on the T-Wolves. You've got, Knicks Gaming taking on the new look of Knicks Gaming, pretty much taking on Heat Check Gaming as well. That'll be a good one. And of course, you've got Bucks and Mavs at 6 o'clock as well to start things off. And that'll be a fun game to go ahead and take a look at. All right. We got to go and hook y'all up. We got to go ahead and get y'all some prizes. So this is what we're going to do. You got to have exclamation Tangerine in the chat you got to be a 62K member as well, so we can go ahead and hook y'all up appropriately. Scan that QR code as well, and we'll make sure we take care of you guys. We've got a Raptors Uprising GC t-shirt to hook y'all up. We got a lot more prizes to give away, but that's what we are going to go ahead and start with. Now, I know there's like 50 of you in the chat that are waiting for this moment. You guys are all here to see one man and one man only, outside of me, of course. And it's time that without any further ado, I disappoint you because we've got Coach Nick for an interview.
That was like disgusting. It's really disgusting. That was like, wow. That was shaboing boing. Woo! That was, yo. First of all, why did we not do a matchup preview versus me versus Mayello? Like, what's up? Like, I'm starting to get like real self-centered. Why am I not on the graphic? First of all, I'm talking to you specifically, India. Why don't you ever?
Oh yeah, because I'm the one clicking the buttons and making the graphics. Look.
Well, listen, I'm not talking to Johnny. I'm talking to you. How about you actually put your foot down one time?
Yo, how about you not be 1 and 2 when it comes to the turn group play? Huh? How about that? Can we get a winning record in terms of the turn?
I got you with a tie today.
Look, when it comes to the turn, teams that are sucking, we say, oh, can they make a U-turn and make things better? You went to the finals and the tip-off, so can we not make a U-turn? Can we just progress? Can we do that, please? Can we make it to DC, or are you happy with the one-way trip that you already had there? What's happening here?
What are you happy with? How see yourself that?
Look, I'm about to have a round trip.
Does it make
shut up. Don't even.
No, it's my turn. It's my turn. It's my turn. You said it was my turn. First of all, does it upset you when you see Harris, Dirk, and Autumn all together on the broadcast?
Well, why can't JT be a part of that?
Sorry, JT, and then you see your replacement, crazy. Jasmine McCoy.
Why can't? It brings me nothing. But here's the thing: when you work with a group of people that you love, there's no hatred, no jealousy that happens. I am happy that they're killing it on the broadcast. I saw Harris just got a great gig with FIBA, so I'm happy for him. I know Dirk flew out to New York and the Bucks as well. But you know what? The organization that signs your paycheck is actually going to fly me out to be a part of the in-person event on June 28th. So, by the way, folks that are in the Toronto area, make sure you guys are on the lookout. We'll send invites over to the 62K fans as well. So, yeah, buddy. You can talk all the smack you want, but the team that signs your check is flying me out. So I must be doing something right?
You've been wishing to get flown out your whole entire career. This is your first one. Okay.
This is my third. I'm not going to lie. Before we get to the questions, my Delta Sky miles have taken a big dip this year, not just because the league isn't going out to DC as much, but just because I'm not going out to DC at all. It's looking not great.
It'd be the Squidward meme for you, right? You just be watching all your friends like, whoa, and you just be watching from the window. I mean, from Instagram stories.
Here's the thing, though. You're projecting because of the type of hater you are. You know what I mean? So I know when Shifty Kai won a championship without you, you were hating on him. But for me, I'm nothing but love for Harris, JT, Dirk, Autumn, Jasmine, Miss Basketball. But that's another thing. You want to keep doing this? Because I got you day and night. Don't forget.
Hey, I'm not going to lie. That last one was a stinger. Ask me some questions. That last one. Yo, bro, that's story, bro. I mean, I'm happy that Kai won, but God, at least you didn't have to announce it. That's the best part.
Well, I'm just surprised that you went ahead and came back on the show.
Me? Yeah. Never a folder. Ask me some questions. How about that, man? Before I start asking you about questions.
Let's talk about Angel Reese and Kate. No, I'm kidding. We're not going to go there, but that would have been crazy if I really took it in that direction. Nope. Don't. I mean, I really.
Because I got a think piece on it. I love Angel Reese and I love Caitlin Clark. Feel me? But I'll leave it for the end.
I'd rather you not. I just rather you not get me in trouble. How about that? Yeah. Can we do that?
You be scared.
How are we? What are you talking about, bro?
You're scared of the man? Are you scared of the man?
Listen,
you're 37 and have a line in your head. You're 37 and have a line in your head. Like, bro, like, I need you to grow up. Like,
bro, you're 28 and your hairline's receding, which is why you got a cap on, buddy. Come on.
No, I got waves and I'm trying to protect them. Bro, ask me some questions. Johnny's getting mad.
How are you going to turn things around, right? You went ahead and got your butt whooped by the 76ers. You were starting off real bad with Magic Gaming. Then you made it a close one, but then you got the big dub against Gen G. What can people expect here tonight?
Honestly, it's just about momentum. This is a huge momentum game. We need to win 3 in a row just to even have a chance for DC.
Obviously, we need some other factors. Magic need to lose 2 games, but I mean, they play 2 tonight, and then they have Sixers, who I believe that can go 6-0. Sixers is a really tough team. So none of it starts if we don't do our part. It doesn't matter if the Magic win and lose. Like if they lose a game and we drop a game, it's pointless for us to even dream about DC. So if we're gonna play and we believe that we are the team that we are, then we need to pummel the Hawks today. I used a big word. Don't ask me to spell it.
Well, no. You use the word orthodox, I believe, in your North Code.
Unorthodox.
Unorthodox. Yeah. Be honest with me. When did you learn that word? Was it Johnny who taught you?
No, I know how to use words that are used in sentences and just like act like I know how to use big words. But I know it starts with UNOR. So
fake it till you make it then.
I made it here. I fake coaching all the way to here.
You did. What are your kind of your thoughts in terms of, are you going to make any adjustments if things don't work out in the turn? Are you going to make any adjustments in terms of like, say, positions, right? Is Crush possibly going to go to a different position? Are you going to mess things up there or anything like that at all? Not saying you need to. I'm just saying.
Hell nah. I know you're not saying, but nah, I can't do that. I think everybody's position locked to where they're at. I mean, it would have to be something very detrimental for us to change. But at this point right now, I think everybody's playing good, but they can play better. And they just need to perfect their roles and perfect what they do at the best. Excuse me. Sorry. Whew. I need a piece of gum, but just perfecting their roles, and like, it's nothing we can do about it. It's just getting better individually.
Got a question for you.
Never
who do
like
you
that.
work for? Who do you work for?
Who do I work for? Brazil, the Raptors GC.
Okay.
I used to work for the YMCA.
Yeah. Apparently, you have a habit of wearing T-Wolves gear into the office, I heard. Tell me a little bit about that, buddy. Tell me why you wore T-Wolves gaming gear to a Raptors Uprising GC facility.
Well,
the team that signs your paycheck, MLSC, by the way, is a parent company. Go ahead, though.
Okay, first of all, Johnny and Nick, you're not slick, first of all. Or Manny. I don't know if it was Manny. All right. But I'll tell you a few things. I wore the shorts today because, you know what? I was in the middle. I was like, let me talk about my season 5 days. But nah, for real, I just ran out of shorts and I just grabbed any shorts that I needed today because I like wearing shorts and they need to be higher than my knee. So I was like, let me grab these shorts. And I didn't even notice that they were until I got to practice. And you know what? I'm not happy that I wore them, but at least I had pants today. I could have been walking around like Winnie the Pooh.
Don't sit there and tell me you didn't notice that they were T-Wolves.
Am I not? Do you not just grab shorts? Do you not just?
What do you? I was fortunate enough to have eyes, and so I can see what I'm wearing. I can see.
Well, I was on the phone with my girlfriend, and I'm having a conversation with her, and she's telling me.
She's still with you?
First of all, why are you saying that like you're ashamed? You're 39. Go start a family. That's one. Two. Yes, she's still with me, and we love each other very much. All right. I speak to her every day. That's my shorty. Sorry, not shorty. That's my girlfriend.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can't say love and then call
you can't say shorty. No, I mean I call everybody shorty. You're a shorty too, but you're not my shorty. But
almost. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Yeah. No, I was laughing because I was thinking about the Ozzy Osbourne glasses. That's what she was trying to get me to wear. And I was like, nah. So I grabbed my shorts and then I just put them on and I just dipped because I have Crocs and shorts on. I barely even chose to wear socks today.
I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't wear underwear, to be honest. But look, I know we've got Scottie coming in here in just a couple of minutes. But before I kind of, what?
Why are you questioning about wearing underwear, bro? What's up? What?
Well, go ahead and, I'm just saying, you and I are like, look, I don't really ever think about how many people are watching us or if we're live or not, right? I just kind of shoot from the hip. Whatever comes to mind, I speak on it. That's the way that we rock.
Well, then you know me. Then you know the truth.
Yeah. All right, man. Look, before I let you go, I know we have Scottie coming up here in a couple of minutes as well. Give me your thoughts on any players around the league or any teams around the league that you feel like are the ones to beat in your conference, right? Who do you feel is like, hey, this is the team we have to go through? Ignore what's happening there. It's me and you right here. Becca, heads up. We can hear you as well.
Becca, we can all hear y'all.
Just keep going, buddy.
Well, I'll just answer this real quick. 76ers, because they put them paws on us last time we played them. I don't really think about the Magic for real. I mean, if they hooping, they hooping.
I heard you played Scottie, by the way.
Scottie Barnes. He played me. I played Scottie.
I heard you guys played. Was I wrong?
Bro, Scottie is. Bro, he's gonna come up here and say he beat me. He did not beat me for real. He is buns. I don't care what anybody says. He beat me because
won, though. Oh, so
he won.
He did win.
He won based on the fact that he won because I got on somebody else's account, didn't have the animations correct. I played on whatever the earliest release on because what is Ham on, and then I played on the playmaking slasher instead of playing on a shooter, and that's why he was guarding me because he was sitting there just playing my rim run. I was just like trying to scoop him, and I was just trying to have fun. Yes, he's decent at the game, but if you ask me if we played again, he would never even come close to me. Feel me? Like it's like I gotta have some pride in my own craft. So I mean, if I played him in real basketball, I'd never even score a bucket.
Nick, I've got one thing for you, buddy. This is what I think of you, and I need you to get off my show. You're a loser. Get off my show. We've got the winner coming up next. You're a loser. Yeah. You've got a 1-2 record in the turn. Come on, do better, buddy.
What is your record?
When is the last time you beat me in 2K? For coming out here. Get him out of here. Let's go ahead and get the man of the hour, Scottie, in. Get out. Maybe get some dubs. Scottie, what's going on, man?
What's up? Why is he lying though?
He's lying. Look, Nick's a capper.
He is lying crazy right
now.
So
you set the record straight. Before we get into who wants to win some VC, tell us what happened.
I went into the Raptors Uprising facility. I wasn't even at home. I'm playing on their players. They got special 2K League players. So I don't even know the builds. So I'm just playing on a random account, and I'm getting on the build, and I beat him. I don't know why he's lying. Like I have the Raptors 2K players either. I just went there to go out, chill, hang out with the guys. Meet some of the guys, meet the team, and I beat him. I don't know why he's lying. His skill level is not that good, so I don't know.
No, it's not. Look, it does. Men lie, women lie, Nick lies. That's the national anthem that we have here on this show. But it's a pleasure to talk to you, man. It's a special show. I even showered for this virtual episode as well. But let's go ahead and play some Who Wants to Win Some VC. It's going to be a fun one. And we've got, of course, a bunch of questions lined up for you as well. So let's show the folks at home how it's going to work if it's your first time joining us. We're going to play Who Wants to Win Some VC. Typically, we get away $200,000. Now we're going to give away $1 million worth. You've got 3 lifelines, my man. You've got the 50-50. You got Call a Superfan, a.k.a. Ryan. And then you've also got Ask the Chat. They're all in here for you. They're saying they love you. They got a bunch of questions that we'll get to as well. But there you go, man. Those are the rules. You've got 1 minute to answer. You cannot Google the answers. I know you're typing in the chat. Hopefully I'm not cheating. But are you ready, my man?
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Who was on the cover of NBA 2K22? Was it A, Luka Doncic, B, Nikola Jokic, C, Devin Booker, or D, Damian Lillard?
Well, I don't think Jokic hasn't made no cover. I see Luka.
We're going with A, Luka, who was on the cover of NBA 2K22. Lock it in. You are correct. You secured 50,000 VC for the folks at home. Were you hesitant there? Were you confident there? What were your thoughts?
Yeah, Jokic, I don't think he made no 2K cover. I don't remember Dame being a 2K cover. And D Book is in the cover of 23. 23.
He was. Yeah, it was a recent one. I don't know the exact year, but he was a recent one, which is why I'm glad you're on that seat and not me. But let's go ahead and keep it moving to the 100,000 VC question. Who's the highest rated Raptor in NBA 2K24? Is it RJ Barrett?
It's me.
Is it B? Oh, you already got the answer?
Yeah, CCC. Scottie Barnes.
All right. No question. No even hesitation. You just kind of knew off rip. By the way, can we take a quick break? I want to talk about your stats. I want to talk about your stats here because I was taking a look at it, right? Are you disappointed in any of the stats that they've given you, whether it's from like a layup standpoint, a dunking standpoint, beyond the three? Like, what are we thinking here?
I don't really know what my stats are, to be honest. I just know I got no badges. They don't give me no badges.
So what badge do you feel like you're being disrespected with, right? Because I think you've got like bronze and silver. I can take a look at my notes here in a sec. There you go. Those are your 14 badges. By the way, shout out to the production team. Always on point. Ankle braces, you've got them on bronze. They don't think you can go in and smack the ball off the backcourt.
I need some clamps, like at least like some bronze clamps. Like, come on.
By the way, is the height there correct?
I need to be a loft. No, I'm 6'8", but the NBA lists me at 6'7". 6'8", 6'9", but the NBA lists me at 6'7", so I guess that's why they broke it.
The reason I ask is because, there's so many times where it's like, oh, the height's just off, or like, oh, Durant we thought was 7 foot, but like he does his little measurements and he's like, nah, dude's actually like 6'10", or whatever the case may be. But
I'm like 6'8", 6'9". I'm still going.
Those are your, by the way, your attributes, right? So you've got your driving layup at 86, your standing dunk at 80s.
I'm at 86? Oh, I went up.
Well, they got you at 86.
Okay, that's
well, you're
solid.
above the average. You're above the average.
84, 89 mid-range. Okay, so I'll tell my that. Pass that can get a little bit higher. Post fade, post hook. That's my game right there. Post hook, post fade.
Let me ask you this. Which player in the NBA have you kind of played some 2K with?
49 still.
That you've kind of beaten, right? So have you played against any NBA players and any fun stories from that?
Well, knowing since Quickly came to our team and talking to him a lot this summer, he plays 2K a lot. I play 2K a lot, but he plays 2K a lot too. He's actually pretty solid. So me and him, we're trying to set up a little 5v5. We're gonna do it soon, but it's gonna be a good little series. It's gonna be fire.
Well, look, whatever you do, don't pick Nick, right? Nick is like the person in PE class that just shouldn't get picked, but had to because, it's middle school.
Well, what Nick showed me, I will not pick Nick.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit. Call me though, I got you. You know what I mean?
And Gary Trent, he was ducking me in the fight. I tried to play him on stream. He was ducking me. He didn't want to show up.
All right, let's keep it moving. 250,000 VC on the line here. And again, make sure you guys type in exclamation VC in the chat. We're moving on with the questions here. Which of these teammates is Canadian? You got to know your teammates, man.
Yeah. Oh, you want me to just go off right now?
Oh, okay, my bad. Jalen, Kelly, Jakob, Emmanuel.
All right, Jakob. Nah, I'm trolling. Kelly Olynyk. Kelly Olynyk.
Are you sure?
Easy. Yeah, for sure.
All right, you got that one pretty simple. Nick is, by the way, still hating on you in the chat. I think you should be getting ready for tonight's game.
What is he saying? What is he saying in the chat, bro?
He's calling you a liar. He's calling you a liar. Which, if you lose the game, I don't know how you can tell someone didn't beat you. By the way, speaking of 2K though, right? In 2K itself, if you were to play a position, what would you kind of want to play, right? You thinking big man? You thinking straight up ball handler? What would you want to do?
For sure, point guard. I'll put my 6'8" PG. It's kind of hard to stop it.
All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the next question, which is for $500,000. Name this badge in NBA 2K24. Is it Precision Dunker, Rise Up, Posterizer, or Giant Slayer?
I hope this is not a trick one.
It'd be funny because you know what I mean?
That has to be Posterizer. Is somebody in the basket, someone dunking it?
Yeah, but it could also be like someone who's like tall that you just, slayed. So like a giant slayer. It could also be the fact that you rise up for the dunk.
It better not be. I gotta go with C though.
Are you sure? Keep in mind, you also have lifelines, right? You've got the 50-50. You've got the Ask a Chat. You've also got Call a Superfan. So you don't need to do it by yourself. We're a family here. Minus Nick. Nick is that one cousin that no one wants to show up to Thanksgiving dinner.
What is a 50-50?
It means I take away 2 of the options that are incorrect and make your life easy.
I'm going to call a Superfan. I'll call a Superfan. Who's a Superfan?
All right. Let's go ahead and dial it up. We'll go ahead and call a Superfan. I know before we get him on the line, you thought it was Posterizer, right?
Wait, what? How much? Which one is this one? Is this the 250,000 one?
This is for
Hello?
$500,000. $500,000, and you've got your Superfan there.
What's going on?
What's going on, Ryan? I believe you two are buds.
Ryan,
you two play.
Oh my God. What's good? What's good?
What's
All
up,
right,
bro?
Ryan.
Come on, bro.
We need some help here.
Right, I
Name
got
this
you.
badge.
I'm for
NBA
sure it's
2K20.
Posterizer, but I still need help. I don't want to get it wrong.
Nah, I got you. It's definitely C, Posterizer. Your favorite badge.
I know it.
We're gonna lock that in. It makes sense though. You know, it's my time. I gotta trick you a little bit here and there. But before we continue to the next question, tell me about you and Ryan. I hear you guys kind of play on stream quite a bit as well. Tell me about y'all's friendship. How you guys kind of linked up?
Ryan, I don't know if I met him playing 2K or if I met him through like my DMs where I needed to play with someone. On 2K. But yeah, Ryan's a cool guy. You know, he was on the game a lot. He's not on the game as much as he used to be. So I miss playing the game with Ryan. But yeah, he was playing 2K. We played FIFA a little bit together. Ryan's a gamer, so he's pretty good at the game. So I mess with it. And he's a really chill, cool dude.
Nah, he is. He takes his job very seriously, which is probably why he doesn't have much time to play video games. But real quick though, before we continue moving on, I gotta keep asking you some questions here. Were you ever starstruck in your rookie year, right? Because I mean, you're competing against some of the guys, right? So when the buzzer starts, tip-off happens, they're competitors. But were you starstruck by anyone when you came to the league as a rookie?
Forget that. I was trying to go at people's heads.
No way.
I like
I
like having fun. I like competing at the highest level. I wasn't starstruck. I was never really like, oh my God, I'm playing versus this guy today. You know, it was just like being ready to go out there and compete. And then when you see those guys and they were doing really good, it was like, oh damn, okay, this guy's really good. The person I probably played KD at the beginning of the season. I don't know when I played, but just his workouts and the way how he can just get to the spots every single time, and it's not really stopping it. It just depends on if he's missing or making shots. It's like, damn, he's tough. Like, but I was hyped. I was like ready to play. I think we lost a close game, but I was hyped. I went crazy for that game too.
So you're telling me you faced LeBron James, you faced, KD, as you obviously mentioned here as well, Giannis, all these guys, and you weren't starstruck by any of them? You were just like, yeah, I'm going to kick your behind as soon as this game starts.
I wasn't starstruck. Like I said, I'm a competitor. These guys, you got a ton of respect for these guys and what they've done what they've been doing in the NBA for so long. It's like, these guys are greats. But I wasn't starstruck. I'm just honored to play versus these guys, to be on the court with them. That's a blessing. Being able to just play versus those guys, but trying to compete at the highest level, trying to win. I feel like that's how you gain the ultimate respect. Trying to go out there, compete, and trying to win. That's how you gain the ultimate respect from them.
Amen to that. When you've still got obviously a young career here, and I'm sure you'll have many more memorable moments with the Raptors, hopefully one lifting the trophy as well. But so far, right now, in this moment, what's been your favorite moment as a Raptor, right? Whether it's on the court, off the court, whatever it might be, what's something where you're like, damn, if I could relive this moment every single time, I would do it.
My favorite moment as a Raptor?
Yeah, on or off the court?
Well, my favorite moment was obviously getting drafted. I couldn't even really think when I got drafted. Like, my head was just going crazy. I didn't know what to expect. Going to a new country, I didn't know what was going on. But the way they just embraced me, it was just like it was meant to be. So I was just so happy. On the floor, we only been to one playoff series so far. I was excited to go to the playoffs. I was having a solid game, but then I got hurt. That didn't feel so well, but just got to try to, once we make the playoffs and keep pushing, I feel like we'll have way better memories.
Look, whenever I do a show, whenever I have a big moment, a big broadcast or whatever, there's like a pre-game ritual that I kind of go through. But let's be honest here. You've got a lot more on the line than I do. You got a pre-game ritual, a pre-game routine that you can tell us about?
My pre-game day usually goes, wake up in the morning, probably go to that shoot around early in the morning, get some treatment done after that, go home, probably get on the game for a little bit, like an hour or two. Then I'll take my pregame nap. I feel like that's my main thing I really try to do is get that pregame nap for like a good hour, 2 hours. And then I go to the gym, get prepared, get locked in, get some treatment done, get my shots up, get a good lift in, and then boom, it's game time.
I've heard a lot of athletes that take like a pregame nap. And it just makes me feel good because I'll take a nap, but I feel bad like as an adult taking a nap at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
I feel bad sometimes. I feel bad sometimes now, getting back, going and taking those pregame naps. I feel like in the season, it's so important. Just because, it helps you not think about the game as much, but it also gets you well rested. You don't want to be tired during game time, just trying to pump yourself up too much.
Yeah. All right, man. We're going to continue the conversation. By the way, chat, if you have any questions, let us know. Our production team will let me know in Discord which ones are the ones that I'm going to go ahead and ask, because I know some of y'all want to try to get me canceled. We're not doing that. But all right, Scottie, we've got one coming up for $1 million. $1 million. Wouldn't that be nice? $1 million VC. Here we go. Where was the most recent UPA tournament held last December? And I can't wait because your eyebrows kind of gave me a chuckle there. A, New England. B, Dallas. C, Las Vegas. Or D, Philadelphia.
I might have to use both of my lifelines.
I mean, the way your eyebrows went up, yes, you know what I mean? I would think we're going to need to do that.
First I'm going to go for the 50-50.
Okay, tell me what you think it is. Like, tell me what your
gut. I think it's like Las Vegas, because everything would be in Las Vegas.
All right, so your gut says Las Vegas. We're using the 50-50. It's Las Vegas and New England. Would you like to take a stab at this one? Or do you want to ask?
I'm going to ask the chat. Come on, chat. I need you guys, chat.
All right, are you able to? I don't know if you're able to look at the chat. If not, I can go ahead and kind of tell you what they're saying. A lot of them are spamming up A for New England.
A lot of people in the chat are saying,
yeah, either they're all trolling you.
Please don't troll me,
or they're helping you out. You know how the chat can be. You know how the internet can be. I'll tell you what. Tom Brady is involved with this organization in some way, shape, or form, or he was.
All right, I'm going A, man. Please don't.
Well, I'm just saying, Tom Brady is also rumored to be a part of Las Vegas Raiders. So,
Please don't do it. I hope I'm not getting trolled. But I'm going to go with A then.
All right. We're going to go with A. We're going to go ahead and
put my trust in the chat. Let's go. My trust is in the chat.
You are a brave man. Let's lock in A. New England is where the most recent UPA tournament was held last December. All right, you got it. That is the correct answer. Way to go. You won the chat $1 million VC. I keep messing that up.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, chat.
We'll go ahead and, figure out the winners. We'll be in touch with y'all as well. Was that as stressful as you imagined?
I had no clue on that last one. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was completely lost.
Yeah. By the way, what do you think we should do with the million VC? Do you feel like we should give it to one person or kind of divvy it up?
$1 million VC and 2K goes by in 2 bills. So I don't know how we gonna divide this up. 2K, you know, it's a little expensive.
So we
divvy.
What are we doing?
How would you divide it though?
That's a Johnny problem. That's not my problem. You and I don't have to worry about that. You just make the decision. I relay the message, and they make it happen.
If it's gonna be divided, then I would say give it to 2 people. We get split it $500K each. At least they get a build, and then they can probably get a build to 80 overall too. If y'all play my career,
right, I'll tell you what. We'll split it up. Johnny and the team are on it. I can see it in Discord.
Johnny and the team, $500K, 2 people.
All right, you heard the man. We'll go ahead and make it happen. Before I let you go, right, we still got a few minutes with you, so I want to utilize this time. You have heard about, you mentioned, hey, you're going to a new country. Like, forget making it to the NBA. Forget the dream that you've been pursuing and busting your behind for that's finally come and become a reality. But you mentioned you're going to a new country. We've heard about Raptors Uprising, talk about their love for Toronto. How have you kind of enjoyed the city in your time there so far? Any favorite moments? Any favorite spots?
The city is great. The city is amazing. Life in the city is just, you just see people going outside, running, exercising. You know, they enjoy it every single day. Sometimes when it's cold, it's dead up. There's nobody outside. But when it's hot, you know, people come outside like it's like they're ready to go outside. But the city is just, there's so much life in the city. You know, you see all these different ethnicities that's just here in the city. And then the people, they love me. They embrace me for who I am. And they're just ride or dies with me no matter what. Some of my favorite spots in the city, you know, I got there's a place called Solid H. You know, I love going there. I go to Cactus Club. Where else do I go? I go to Jacobs. Jacobs is elite. Go to Harbor 60. You know, they just show a lot of love, and I just like going to those places.
I'm looking them up right now so that when I'm in town, I can go at. What was your case? Silent H? That sounds interesting.
Silent H. Silent H is fire. It's like a Spanish type restaurant. Great food. It's amazing, and it has like a great vibe to it. Okay. It's a great vibe.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop there when I come to Toronto at the end of the month and tell them I'm part of your entourage just to see if they could kind of hook me up. They may not believe me for some obvious reasons, especially when I show up in person, but that's okay. That's totally fine. One couple of more thoughts from me here. You kind of, you know, trash talking is huge when it comes to 2K, right? Not just when we're doing remote, but especially like you've seen the in-person games whenever we have them. I mean, the trash talking is just out of control. I mean, there's yo mama jokes in there. There's all kind of crazy stuff I can't really repeat. Who's your favorite trash talker in the NBA?
My favorite trash talker in the NBA? Let's see. I'm messing with Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is, you know, he's talking a lot of trash. That's fun to watch. That's fun to see. That's fun to play against.
Has anyone kind of trash talked to you, like a story you're able to share without getting anyone in trouble?
I remember when we played Brooklyn, you know, like that game I was talking about, there was a lot of trash talk. There was trash talk going on from Fred and Nick Claxton. KD was talking to Gary. KD was talking to me. KD be talking to everybody. He talks a lot of trash. But there was a lot of going on in that game.
You make fun of his hairline? You make fun of his hairline?
No,
nothing personal. We keep it basketball.
Nah, it's like you can't make fun of the hairline when, you know, you go out there and give you 30. What you talking about that hairline for? He give you 30. He give me buckets. Man. You talking about the hairline? Forget it.
Yeah, he'll keep draining those, no question about it. Oh man. Any other games that you're kind of looking forward to playing, by the way, before we kind of let you go here in a couple minutes?
What you mean?
Any games you're looking forward to playing? I know you said you're playing FIFA. I know you play 2K as well. Any other upcoming games that you're kind of looking forward to here in the off-season?
Probably GTA. I don't know when GTA 6 come out. Probably look forward to that.
Look, GTA might not come out till you and I retire. By you and I mean you.
That's gonna take forever. GTA gonna take forever. But I don't know. Hopefully NCAA is good. I know they're bringing that back.
Yeah.
Yeah, my love is for COD 2K right now. Those are the two main games I play, COD and 2K. FIFA I play a little bit, but not as much anymore. But COD and 2K, those are really like my games. And I play a little bit of Wizard 101 on my computer. I don't know if people know what that is. You don't know what that is, Wizard 101.
I definitely don't, but I know folks are obviously talking. I'm sure someone's in the chat's going to talk about how they can go ahead and beat you in X game, this game, that game, or whatever.
That's an OG game. That's an OG game.
You've got your Twitch right on top of it. Obviously, your boy Scotty, for folks to go ahead and watch you stream. But all right, man, appreciate you for hopping on. Any final thoughts before I let you go? The floor is yours to talk to the 100 people that are watching you right now.
Thanks for everybody that joined, tuned in. Hope I won you guys some VC. I just want to thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for having me as well. Tell Nick stop lying. Let's go.
There you go. Appreciate you for hopping on, man. Can't wait to watch you play out there. And anytime you're taking on Nick, let us know. We'll create some memes out of him taking L. Cool. Chat, appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Of course, we got some VC for you. We're going to go ahead and announce the winners now. We said we divvied it up. Scotty said we got to go ahead and split the prize. So that's exactly what we're going to go ahead and do. And of course, we have another giveaway right after this as well. We've got 3 minutes to wrap things up, but we've got Uber Eats Fan of the Night coming up as well. And your winners are right there. Okay, cool. We're going to go to the Uber Eats one. Stage Piece. That is your Uber Eats Fan of the Night. Congratulations. Someone will be in touch with you and hook you up with that. And of course, your winners are Money Mammoth and Playmaking 2K. So those are your winners for the million VC that is going to be split up. Johnny and company will go ahead and be in touch with you there momentarily as well. You've got about 60 seconds of any questions that you have for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that segment with Scotty. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the VC that you won and some good conversations earlier with Nick as well. You got about 30 seconds to spam up any questions before I grab something to eat, before we come back for the broadcast that we have here as well. Looking at the chat, looks like we've got nothing there, but we do have a price drop number 2. We've already given away VC. We gave away a t-shirt. We got Uber Eats Fan of the Night. Go ahead and type in !Tangerine in the chat so we can hook you up with that slick hoodie. Scan the QR code. You got to be a 62K member as well. Spam it up in the chat. Want to give y'all some merch to hook you guys up. And again, don't forget, if you're in the Toronto area, we're going to make this public announcements, but you got to kind of hear it first. June 28th, you'll get to hang out with me, Nick, and the whole gang, hopefully. It'll be a lot of fun. A lot of fun things playing for y'all as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. That kind of pretty much does it. That was a great show, a special one. And hopefully we can do many, many more of these as well. And don't forget, tonight we come back at 7 o'clock on this stream to broadcast our matchup between Raptors Uprising GC and Hawks Talon GC as well. And that'll do it on behalf of myself, Johnny, Nick, Manny, Shirley, Becca, and all the men and women behind the scenes that make this pre-show happen. We thank you, and we'll see you at 7 p.m.